Welcome to West Texas Droning, episode number 34, Back to the Island. I went back to the island just to fly around again. I haven't been able to get out and do any quality flying, do any tests. I have some stuff in mind, but I haven't been able to get out and do them. But sitting around in the evening with my controller in my lap, watching television, messing with the simulator, it's a lot of fun. It gives me some stick time, so what the heck, why not do it? Also, I guess you've been keeping track of the process for Part 108, and the more you learn about it, the more you see it's really not pointed toward Part 107 commercial UAS pilots. It's pointed toward the big companies. They're going to be delivering packages, goods, to people, consumers like Walmart. I have a relative that works for Walmart in a big city, and they are gearing up for making package deliveries to people at home. They don't have to leave the house. They can just ask for it online and look for Amazon to start doing that stuff. I bet you anything. But what it means is for you and me in Part 107, we don't get any help on our visual line of sight. It would be nice. I did send in my suggestion, my comment on what they're proposing. And after understanding 108's not going to help me because I can't find so far the equipment that would be required to do Part 108 to add to my Air 3. I mean, it's just not going to happen, I don't think. And the expense of this can be afforded by Amazon and Walmart maybe, but not for me. So I did submit the comment, and I'm really going to try in the meantime to understand I have to obey Part 107 because I certainly don't want a violation and to have FAA show up my door and say, hey, you violated Part 107. Come with us. I don't want to do that. So in the meantime, keep your ears open, your eyes open, and then let's go fly around the islands. And we launch up, and we're going to go look inside the lighthouse. I've never looked inside of it, but I have to wait for these hang gliders to go whizzing by. And I guess in the big picture of things, since we're UAS pilots, 107 has to give way to all other aviation. I'm guessing that stuff like hang gliders have priority over a drone. That would be my guess. The thing about the Part 108 that's coming, it appears right now that when they get a approved Part 108 setup going, that the operators of it don't have to have a commercial UAS license. The system is going to be so automated that it's just going to do what it's supposed to do, and all by itself. And I guess there'll be somebody in charge of it to push the button and tell it to go. But as far as having to study up, pay money, take a test, it doesn't look right now from what I'm reading that that's going to be necessary for Part 108. It's just going to be an automated system. So if you had hopes of your local Walmart hiring you for $100,000 a year to fly their package of delivery, don't worry about it. It's not going to happen. We have Part 107.31 to deal with for the 107 guys, and you just have to live with those rules, and it would make life more flexible for me if I could go beyond visual line of sight where I am. It would really help. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, if there's going to be any revisions to Part 107 to help us out. I've heard rumors, and they're just rumors, that after 108 comes out, getting visual line of sight waiver under Part 107 may become more difficult, if not impossible. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I was going to go through there, but nope. I guess hang gliders don't have any kind of satellite requirement for the navigation. They just go where they want to. And those windsurfers move along at a pretty good clip, even though there doesn't seem to be that much wind out there. But now that looks pretty tempting, doesn't it? I'm not in sport mode, so I have protection, but I'm still cautious. I had planned on circumnavigating this tall rock island thing here, but somebody else decided, no, you don't need to go behind there. So I did the big one. How about the little one? This guy's staying ahead of me in normal mode, but in sport mode, I'd wax him. So we found that border, and we're going to see how far we can string out the distance on this drone. I'd like to go over the other side of that mountain. Uh-oh. guess I better get out of here. Safest bet, return to home before the missiles come at us. It'd be fun if the borders on this were a little bit wider open. You could really do some flying around and have some fun. But it is what it is. Back safe home. Maybe I'll find a coconut somewhere, have a snack. Well, there we go. We didn't get shot at. We returned safely to home. And wait a minute, somebody's at the door. Oh no. Well, thanks for stopping by West Texas Droning. Had some fun, and hopefully next week I'll be able to get out there and do some more actual drone flying around. In the meantime, appreciate it if you'd like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless. Thank you for coming by.